Hello everyone, Sports Snippets, Dennis Sullivan, Sunday the 22nd of September. Hope you're having a pleasant Sunday evening into Monday. I'm just going to do a quick recap here of today's Dolphins loss to the Dallas Cowboys by a score of 31-6. I'm going to say this, guys, got some notes here on the game. The first half against the Cowboys today, I will say, was the only, definitely by far, our best half of football this season, by far. And it really was the only half where we kind of looked like an NFL team in this game for the first half. For the second straight week, we came out in the second half for whatever reason. We just don't get it together in the second half. Like we lose our intensity or something happens at halftime. I don't really understand it. Credit to the Cowboys. They came out definitely looking motivated, definitely looking like, you know, a team that was on purpose, ready to take this game and win this game, and that's exactly what they did, outscoring us 21-0 in the second half. First half, as we all saw, was a very competitive game. It was 10-6. We actually could have taken the lead, except inside the 10, close to the 5-yard line. A critical fumble by Kenyon Drake, thus ending that drive. We had Davante Adams with the big drop over the middle. Davante, though, had a really nice catch on a long pass. He also drew a pass interference. He makes things happen out there, but we can't be dropping these passes, you know, on scoring drives. We just can't do it, guys. I mean, the play of the skill position players, right? And by that we mean running backs, wide receivers. I can't really say tight ends because we really don't feature our tight ends, like, in my opinion, like we should, and we really don't feature them very well. The play of the skill position players has been poor this season. I mean, between the drop passes, between the fumbles, you know, the turnovers, it hasn't been good. It hasn't been good. So we really need to, without question, we really just need to refocus against the Chargers next week. That's a home game, and then we get the bye week. We get the bye week. I like a few things that we did today. I'll talk about real quick. This is my temporary setup here for today. Hope you like it somewhat. I had to do this here in a separate area for today's video. Basically, all right. The play calling was pretty good, actually. I mean, for the most part. I mean, they were focusing on Rosen, getting him some times. Josh Rosen's first start today as a Miami Dolphin. I thought he showed some good things. I think the team kind of rallied around him as well. He's still a very young player. You know, we really don't know exactly the full, the full output, what we're going to see, the end result. We really don't know that yet. I think there is some potential there, and he can move well. You know, one thing about Rosen, he's very elusive. He did avoid defenders on a few plays, did a good job at that. Fitzpatrick came in, as we saw, for a brief time, and he made an incredible play, I thought. He was only in there for a little bit. He made that when he avoided the defender, the pass rush. He avoided it. He rolls out. He gets out of the pocket, and he hits Preston Williams with a really nice play on third down. So I really like that. We did try to get the run game going. Much improved pass protection. I think that a lot of that had to do with the play calling was designed to give us enough time, you know, with the maximum protections and with the rollouts and all that stuff. So I think that was good. And it was a little bit of an improvement in pass blocking, yes, I will say that. The run blocking still is just not there. There's no lanes to run. Can't get the running game going. Kenyon was bottled up many times. Balaj came in, he ran pretty hard, I thought. Had a couple of decent short gains. But really still, there's not much there in the running game, so we want to see that, of course, improve. Other than that, everyone, the defense played much better, I thought. They carried us for the first half. Secondary played all right. Dallas ran for over 200 yards. You know, you're going to get that. Ezekiel's really good. He's a really good runner. Dak Prescott is just, he's grown into a very, very good quarterback in this league. Amarillo Cooper had some nice plays for them. Very nice receptions for him and a couple of touchdowns. So, we lost to a good team, that's for sure. Dallas is a good team. They're one of the top teams now, I would say, in the NFC. You really can't say that they're much that far off the pace here. When you look at the NFC, Dallas is actually right there. And they're 3-0. So we go to 0-3. Gesicki had a couple of targets in garbage time, so we never really got him involved, which is a little frustrating. I think we should get him involved, and he does need to see the ball in definitely more earlier spots to get the offense going. We did hit some longer passes or plays down the field, so that was a bright sign, a positive sign anyway. Why we just don't come out in the second half? I don't understand that right now. I don't have an answer for that. But the last two games were very similar in it's halftime. Dolphins look a little better in the first half. Come out for the second half, and no, it doesn't happen, folks. It's just not happening. So other than that, I really, thought that, and Alan Hearns, of course, we wish him a speedy recovery, and, he had to leave the game, and I liked how we were starting to target him early. He was definitely a part of the game plan, so we wish him a speedy recovery, of course. I was very sorry to see him leave today's game. That's pretty much it, guys. Not a lot to talk about right now. I mean, there are some positive things going on. The defense is playing better. Okay, the secondary looked better for the most part. The lost scoring opportunity, though, on the fumble right before halftime was so critical. We could have possibly taken the lead going into the half. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but we actually could have done that. Dallas started to hit some big passing plays in the second half. They came out, credit to them, the Cowboys just came out like it was the NFC Championship when they had the ball the first two possessions of the second half. And they got us good there in the second half. Credit to them. They went out and won the game. This was no, we shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of thing. No, I would say that we were beaten by a better team today. So, for now, guys, that's pretty much it. Sports Snippets. Not going to keep you too long this time. Looking for some improvements. Looking for a better week 4. San Diego's a good team. Get the bye week. Rosen probably still start, I'm sure. He's got some potential. He can move well. I think the team looks at him as the leader. Maybe that's why. I'll say this, and I was thinking of this earlier. 2 reasons why we came out looking like a much better team, at least early, was, I believe, Rosen. The team sees him as our leader. They see him starting. They rallied around that. And maybe because we were away from home. Started the season with the 2 home games, and now go to the road. And maybe that took some of the pressure off our dismal start this season. So, Sports Snippets, Dennis Sullivan. Please don't forget to like and subscribe below should you feel the need to do so. I would be very much appreciative of that. At some point, we'll be back in the regular area where I normally do the videos, and that'll be in a couple of weeks' time, within a few weeks, guys. So I enjoy the Sunday night game tonight.